Hello. I'm out here before it rains in the pepper bed here. These are cherry peppers. You can see they're making peppers, so that's nice. These are one of my favorite peppers. So I need to get some bamboo stakes in here and stake these up. Give them some support. And these cucumbers are really growing up. Not producing flowers yet, but that's okay. They're growing. So yeah, I've got these. I put in some lettuce leaf basils down here in that space. These Lecia peppers are doing well. I mean, you know, they're doing pretty good. They're getting little peppers. So that's nice. I was out today putting some okra seeds in different places. See if they come up. I think okra plants are so pretty. So if they grow, that's good. If they don't, that's okay too. Look at Black Angelonia. Pretty. I'm going to try to save seeds from this year. Because apparently it's still under license? I don't know. But you can't really buy the seeds for this one yet. So I'm going to try to save some and try to grow some of my own. It would save me from having to buy them. And I cut back all the petunias and fed them. So I'm hoping they'll re-sprout some new growth. Pretty cantaloupe colored zinnia. And this hollyhock, I forgot how big they get, but it looks like it's gonna make a flower stalk this year. These are all from seeds I started this year, so I wasn't expecting any blooming, but maybe that one will. It's a black hollyhock. So, yeah, that's nice. And I've got these zinnias. Not zinnias. Marigolds here are doing well. Planted those in hopes of helping the nematodes, the good nematodes. These are my rattlesnake beans, Salmazesta. And yeah, they look good. They're doing good. Knock on wood, but they've reached the top. So I wish it was taller. What was it? The trellis. I wish the trellis was taller. Daylilies. Let's see. These zucchinis look okay. I'm not getting any zucchinis yet. I really wanted to prop them up, but I'm always behind on my staking strategies. So those tomatoes, all my tomato plants have blight or fungus. Whatever. I mean, it's been super wet every day. Like, it rains like every other day here. I think I've had to water twice with the hose. And yeah, so they've all got blight and they're dying, which I hope the tomatoes ripen before they completely die. That's a pretty zinnia. Pink. I need to prop these up too. That broke. Here, let's just take it off. They're pretty. But I'll get a bamboo stake and put it in there. But you can see these are really bad. These are the pink brandywine. Yeah, they've got some serious nastiness going on. And even the fruit is getting sun scald. I think I'll just pick that off. The fruit's getting sun scald. Looks pretty from that side, but yeah, I know. Put up shade claws, blah, blah, blah. I don't really have the capacity to do that. But yeah, so I might not grow these pink brandywine again next year, because although I like the fruit, I'm not getting much, and they get sick easily. But this one on the end is a new variety to me called Purple Ball. And it's sort of hanging in there pretty well. So, and it's got some nice looking fruit clusters on it. So maybe I'll just grow that instead. So, anyway, yeah. I've got Tulsi all over the garden. It just reseeds. Comes up wherever it wants. Oh, I dropped the tomato. Ugh. So much weeding to do. Sorry. Well, I figured while I'm down there. But yeah, these cucumbers aren't doing great. These are the Bait Alpha. But still no cucumbers. I haven't gotten one cucumber yet. Nah, who knows? But this looks nice. This is a Mexican sunflower. So yeah, and see, this is the Sun Gold cherry tomato, and it's got some serious blight going on. So my neighbor likes pickled green tomatoes, so it might just be a banner year for him, because those plants might all die before those tomatoes can get ripe. But yeah, I'm gonna set this tomato down. Sorry, I'm not even looking at what I'm taping. I've got this zinnia here. My hands are full. Boy, okay. But the fig's doing good. They look nice. Pretty much. This is the nicest my fig has looked, this particular one, or any of them really, in years. So that's nice. Yummy me. And these peppers are doing well. These are Italian frying peppers, which also are my favorite. Ooh, thunder, do you hear that? We might get rained out, so anyway, I better hurry up. This is the front of the garden. This is supposed to be a darker wine zinnia, but it didn't come out that way. And here I have planted, oh, these carrots are taking over, some purple amaranth. Oh, there's a white one. Well, fudge me. Anyway, purple amaranth, and it's doing okay. Started those from seeds. Look, here's a pretty lettuce leaf basil that came up. That reseeded itself. And in here, another orange zinnia. Surprise, surprise. The cubanellas need propped up too. Staked. And this tomato doesn't seem to have blight. Well, yes, I guess it does, but not that bad. This is Amalia. It has something. Dagnabbitises. I'm trying to get in here so I can show you the shape of these tomatoes. I've never grown this one either. Can you see that? They're like little torpedo-y things. They're supposed to get like a dark purple, brown. So, Tasmanian chocolates also appear to be blight-free for the most part. So that's good. I'm not sure I like the fruit though, because they get that weird navel thing going on. Almost every fruit's like that. Oh look, there's Lily in my flower bed. Oh, garden bed. Lily, what are you doing in there? But, and this is my first year growing these Tasmanian chocolate also, so. Anyway, but my Scotch bonnet looks good. I gotta tie that to its stake. Poor thing. There's Scotch bonnet. There's some shishito here. Here's a shishito that needs tied up. They're all kind of weak this year. I think it's because, well, if it's raining, there is no sun. So, and when we do have sun, it's very, very harsh. Anyway, and this is called the Twilight Mex pepper. It's a pretty little, can you see those? The little, sorry, coordination. Gets these little upturned peppers on it that start out purple. And they'll be yellow, purple, orange, and red all at the same time. It's a pretty little plant. I need to stake you up too. This is the Persian basil that reseeded here. But yeah, this bed's kind of emptying out, so that's nice. Algae. I gotta still get myself in. I have a Jimson weed that came up, reseeded. I like Jimson weed. And a lavender that I grew from a cutting, so that's nice. There. Trying to cut back all the nettle so I have some room. And then I got celery. I really should pick some of that and chop it up and freeze it. Add it to the to-do list. Those lemon squash are looking okay. Oh, there's a zinnia. I gotta move that. Out here, oh, there's a thing. I've got a good bit on the sweet potatoes are really growing. And oh, look, a pokey stick. The blue butterfly pea, pale blue, they're not the vibrant blue, but they're starting to vine, those two. And these tomatoes, which I've decided I don't care about tying up, they're doing okay in their litter pans. And these squash here in this bed, it's too hot out. My air conditioning is fixed, and I just want to go back inside. But anyway, it's very humid. That's how I'm having a hard time breathing. These squash are finally getting green. They were mostly all yellow. See the yellowness? But they're starting to get some dark green in them, so that's good. Hopefully they'll produce some winter squash. I don't know if you can see how dark the sky is back there. But yeah, it's going to storm. This is the Goose Creek. Never grown that tomato either, but I'm not sure how it's going to be. These peppers are my habaneros. They don't look that great. They're very squat. I'll be disappointed if I don't get a good harvest. Pretty Thumbelina zinnia there. These tomatoes here all got pretty sick looking. These are the Gardener's Delight, and they've all got a very bad case. Of blight. I trimmed this one a fair bunch. I topped it off, and ooh, look, a hornworm. Ugh. Must die. Yeah. Yeah, they don't look good at all. And I took out all my French beans. I blanched them and froze them. This is going to get some chicken manure added to all the little pockets. And then more French bean seeds planted. So yeah, got that going on. I was going to do that today, but it's taken more than one day. Just don't have the energy. Out here, you can really see, oh my God. Sorry, I get overwhelmed by this sometimes. Oh, the dragonflies are fun this time of year. got this beautiful squash here growing, and I got some of it growing up here. You can see it's up here. It looks so good. Yay! And look over here, I've got, these are all the new asparagus I planted in here. And they're doing well, and I put some basils in. And look at this Mexican sunflower. Pretty. And those zinnias survived transplanting. So that's nice. You can really see, oh, look at the lavender. You can really see the blight. Like here's an Amana orange. They aren't doing well at all. And also over here on these red pride, I mean, they're just, all the plants are just dying. You can see in there. But so I'm hoping, oh, that these tomatoes at least ripen, because I want to can them. And then I'm going to hope that the Roma seeds I planted sprout and grow. So like I'll get a second batch of tomatoes. There's still enough heat and time, so these are just Hungarian hot wax peppers, but they're making peppers. So that's good. I usually just fry these up, and I love fried hot peppers. So, and I freeze them. I think I have 1 jar left in the freezer. What did I see? I saw that this is getting eaten by a hornworm. I wonder if I can find it and kill it, or if it already finished. Yeah. I keep forgetting I gotta look for hornworms. These tomatoes aren't struggling enough. I don't see it. Dang, but I'll just have to keep my eye out more often. I got most of this chopped down. I just need cardboard now to put down here. Look at them strawberries. I'm looking for hornworms too, and then we'll look at the strawberries. My God, I'm being drowned by my own sweat. Okay. Look here. Look at those. Holy guacamole. Abby, oh, I sweated on my phone. Is that going to focus? Look at that, baby. Not a blemish or a slug bite. Oh, my goodness. That never happens. I'm eating those bad boys. Look at that. Wow. Unbelievable. Yeah, these are my black cherries. You can just see the blight, just fungus, just dead. They still need tied up. Dag nabbit. I'll have to come out here and tie it up. Anyway, this is a mess, Heather. Just a mess. See, look at you see all the dead and the fungus? I gotta get in here. Anyway, because if I'm not going to get black cherry tomatoes, then I'm not going to get them. But I am going to get these Sugar Rush Peach Stripey peppers. That are Mingum peppers. Holy guacamole. Get away from me, bug. I'm being attacked by a bug. Okay, trying to show you. Where are they? Trying to show you my peppers. I'm sweating. Holy God. There they are. Those are Sugar Rush Peach, and they're going to be stripy. Like, whatever about you black cherry pepper tomato, but I really want my peppers to grow. Yay. Look how cute. I've never grown that variety. There's one over there too, so I'm excited. I'm going to eat these strawberries. Mmm. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna bite it. Mmm. Look. Mmm. Okay, that was good. I don't even care about the tomatoes anymore. They're just all diseased. But the echinaceas look pretty out here. They're pretty. Can you see? I just moved those this year into that spot. So they look really nice. I added a pepper and some basil and a few zinnias into this, which are getting eaten the heck out of. By something. Anyway, so hopefully there'll be some flowers and stuff in there. And these San Marzano tomatoes, well, I really like them. This was not a good spot for them, but maybe next year I can have a better situation. I've never grown them, so I didn't know what to expect, but look at these clusters of tomatoes. Wow. I like the actual plant. It's huge. It's taller than me. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to grow that again next year. And I might get rid of some other kinds that I normally would pick that aren't doing as well this year. So, just noticed my skull cap is starting to flower. I broke it. But you can see the flower there. It's good, because then I got to harvest it and dry it, and that'll give these San Marzano tomatoes a little more air and space. Holy crap. Look, oh, look at that. Even these tomatoes in pots are getting funky. Gosh. Well, there's nothing I can do about it. I'm not in charge of the rain. So, it just is what it is. It just is what it is. But these are the Full Moon Kiss. They get these huge clusters of buds. Can you see that? And then they get these pretty yellow cherry type tomatoes on them. So yeah. And that's what's going on. Not too bad. Alright, I'm going to go dry myself off because I'm drenched in sweat. And yay for the air conditioner being fixed. It got fixed Wednesday or Thursday. So yay. Still stuff in pots that should be planted. Ghost peppers look good. Orion's a ding-a-ling, but he's here. So yeah. All right, everybody. Take care. Thanks for watching. Bye.